Sometimes I find beauty on a Tuesday. Not like you. Not like you smile and I'm sucker punched with poetry, so crisp and clear that when I sit down with a pen and paper, it feels like just breathing, just bleeding out something that has been there all along. Not like you laugh and the sky falls and lands in my throat, flowery words curl around my tongue and leave my mouth like first kiss pink petals falling to the ground. Not like you run a hand through your hair and stars shake loose. Not like the murky burn of your eyes, a rock dragged across asphalt hard enough to create a spark. We stared at each other in the dark and the air between us turned sunset. It's a wonder we wanted to close the distance as much as we did, but the gravity separating us pulled and tugged, spoken to life by the way our lips would twist into cherries each time we caught each other's eye. Not like cheek-cupped kisses under blushing skies, not like diving headfirst off a sharp cliff and into hope without a parachute, not knowing if you'll land on a bed of rocks or feathers, not like screaming I love you off rooftops and out pushed open windows and on street corners because the words kick and thrash inside of you, refusing to stay held behind your teeth, not like the gritty ache of want that curls around your gut and squeezes, not the way you made me feel like I'd swallowed the sky. Not the kind of beauty that shouts and flaunts and charges the air all around us with an entire Milky Way, but the quiet kind, the simple kind. Like lying in my childhood bed that has nearly 17 years soaked into the pillowcase, the soft nightlight of the street lamps in my small town fluttering like butterfly wings through the blinds on my window. Like waking up at dawn to see an hour bathed in blue that most will miss, all coffee quiet and dewdrop cold and whisper soft breathing. Like letting the sunrise bleed into me, fill up my chest with the unshakable promise of another morning, like singing along to old songs on the radio while my father drives down an endless strip of oil black road glinting like diamonds in the white winter sunlight. Like that's something holy to be found in the gray static between stations, the church on the corner with a storm-beaten but proud steeple, the bruised purple flowers devouring the grass lining the cracked sidewalk that my footsteps have memorized, the sweet edge of the air in my mouth, the icy burn of the wind in my lungs, the raw-yolked sun, and the blue-tipped moon. Like all the something holies that can only be found by those who open their eyes and look. Like hands laid against chests and necks to feel life straining beneath taut skin, like realizing that we are such fragile vessels. Words as simple as, I don't love you anymore, can break us. Even silence can break us. Like realizing in just the same way we are the strongest beings. We stretch like rubber and bruise like peaches. We change and we adapt, but we never forget. Even if the memories suffocate us, life punches and we punch back harder till it better luck next time, even if that's just by breathing in and out, especially then. Like sometimes life doesn't make sense. Sometimes we choke on our own happiness, and sometimes we are forced to swallow so much sadness that we spend the rest of our lives trying to get it out. But like the way some days we just know that life is a beautiful heart of a thing, and even on the darkest nights, there is color to be found among the stars. What I'm trying to say is, lately I've been finding beauty in things that aren't you. Maybe that's enough because it has to be. Maybe that's healing.